Hello, welcome to Beach View, our podcast about all sorts of things and or stuff.
Yes, and today we're doing another album, this time Florence and the Machine's 2025 album, Everybody Scream.
Yes. Everybody Scream. I really like the name of this album. It just feels like, scream! Like, I don't know, it just feels like a cathartic album. Yeah.
I don't know. This album doesn't feel super cathartic to me.
What? Oh my gosh, I thought the opposite.
Definitely emotional, but not
oh my gosh,
cathartic.
Totally cathartic to me.
So yeah, this isn't the first Florence and the Machine album we've done on this podcast.
Yeah.
But it is her most recent one.
The most recent, so we had to take a gander, and this is, I believe, Florence's 6th album release.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So what did you think?
Yeah, so I am normally a big Florence and the Machine fan, as discussed on other episodes of this podcast. However, I did not super like the last album she put out, which I thought was very hit or miss, which, complicated feelings about this album to delay it for as long as possible.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I pretty much liked it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it either, because I do like Florence and the Machine, but like in small doses.
Small doses, wow.
Yeah, she has such like powerful vocals, and like I don't always like to sit and listen to like a whole Florence and the Machine album, even though like I like the songs. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, you don't know what I mean.
No, I don't. That's a you problem.
It's a me
Get
problem.
better taste in music.
Well, obviously, I need better taste in music, according to you. But I did like I kind of took it track by track. Well, I mean, like, you know, normally do. But
yeah, no, I listened to the whole album out of order for some reason, just to be different about it.
I meant that, like, I was trying to decide if I like the album like track, but like, you know, I listened to the first song and I'm like, I don't know, I listened to the second one, I'm like, okay, like, yeah, like as a whole, as I went, like I was like, okay, add this song to it, do I like it, you know? And I did like it. I did like the album. I'm not gonna say it's like my favorite album ever, but I did like the album.
Yeah, it's a bit more understated than her past 3 albums actually have been, you know, there's still some of that old like big, loud, powerful vocals that you were describing, like that sort of orchestral sound, but they've been a lot more understated lately, this, like, moment in her career, and I think it, yeah, definitely carries for this one.
Yeah, which I think I like that, and I did feel that this was, like, a cathartic album. I felt like this was a very emotional album.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and so I felt like it's kind of like a release, like, you know, how we've talked about, like, Taylor Swift Tortured Poets Department, like, was such a, like, emotional, like, get all your feelings out kind of album. I felt the same way about this album.
Yeah, this definitely, like, 'cause this is a lot about her life, like, her career, and, like, how much it kind of sucks, like...
Yeah. Like,
her
how
relationships,
much, like, she
and
has
how much
gone
they
kind
of suck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not an upbeat...
No. And yeah, so, I don't know, I have really complicated feelings about this. There's some songs I don't really like, but, like, listening to it, like, the whole is less than the sum of its parts. Like, I could pick out parts I like from basically each song. There's a lot of, like, it is understated, but there is still quite a few instruments, you know, the whole, and the machine part.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, like, different instruments. They're just in the background, they're, like, quiet. And, like, you know, I can pick out, like, different instrument choices, different lines I like. The lyrics are all, like, really good. There's some really good imagery. There's some good storytelling.
Yes.
It's, like, the parts of it make up something, I think, I could like. It's just not all there. I think it does not come together well.
Okay. Yeah, I do think the album works as a whole for me. I like the kind of softer feeling of this album. I love the emotion. I do think, like, obviously last time we did one of her albums, I felt like she is just incredibly talented. The lyricism, the vocals, like everything, I just think are top notch. So I'm gonna say I like the album.
Yeah, so to me this is torn between two modes, like a more pop, like the normal stuff she does, the like sort of chamber pop sound, the like big choruses and like big sound with an orchestra, sometimes a bit more understated, but still, it goes for big. And then there's a more lyrically inclined storytelling style that's like less structured that I associate with folk, but
Yes,
there's other
I thought the
genres that
same.
get there. And I feel like it's torn between these two modes, and like I think they compete with each other. They don't really add up together.
Oh, okay.
Like there's a lot of lyrics in this album, like a lot, like it's a very verbose album in that way.
Yes.
And a lot of the songs on here are like stories, either about her life or like explicitly like stories that are drawing on like folklore, like actual like folk stories.
Yes.
And I think that competes with the a lot of these songs will still have choruses, but there'll be very weak choruses that don't really like build up with the verses. The verses will be too long and kind of meandering.
Yeah.
So I feel like, it's still married to that pop sound of going for the chorus, going for like this structure, but it is like sort of at war with itself because it's doing that folksier thing of that storytelling and of having these like kind of just like telling a story all in one whack structure that I think if it moved in one direction or the other, it would be better for it. And right now I think it's kind of awkwardly in the middle, and I think a big part of that is musically. They like these songs are not one note. There is a lot of instruments, like I said. It's just a lot of these songs have like the one idea, like it's like the one guitar line that carries on throughout it. And I think it's a bit too heavy on that one guitar, like again, that like folksy sort of style where it's like a guitar and just you sing about your story. But that I don't know, that really bothers me.
Oh.
Because it's like it'll hit this one note and then there won't be a lot of elaboration on the musical idea. Like there'll be stuff in the background happening that just like they're background ornamentations that I don't know, that really hurt this album for me.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I agree a lot with this because a lot of my notes is like, oh, this sounds folksy, which I like, and I like the more subtle aspect of like the instrumentation because it still sounds complex, but I think you're right, like it kind of focuses on one note. To me, that part, like, it didn't bother me what you're saying, but I definitely understand what you're saying. It definitely felt different. And when I said like I like the album, I don't absolutely love the album, but I do kind of like that experimentation with the like pop folksy kind of stuff. So I don't know, I felt like one thing I love about Florence and the Machine is like it has its own sound. Like it's not like other things that you hear, and I felt the same way about this.
Yeah, I just all of my long diatribe to say there's parts I really like about this album. It overall does not work for me.
I gotcha. Okay. Well,
yeah,
I think it was good. Yeah, let's get into the track by track.
All right.
Okay, the first track, Everybody Scream.
Title track.
What did you think?
Yeah, so this is like written like one of those make some noise live performance songs.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking like.
Mm-hmm.
That like doesn't feel like one of those make some noise live performance songs. It's very tepid for what it's going for. It's this kind of like pop rock song that doesn't really have any oomph to it. Like the screams in particular feel very half-hearted. They're like these half-hearted shouts, not like everybody scream. Maybe it comes across better live when there's like an audience playing off with it, but I don't know. It's just
no. I 100% think so. Like I like the sentiment of Everybody Scream because to me it's got a double meaning. It's like, you know, live concert, everybody scream, and then it's also like everybody scream, like release, like get it out, like, you know. But this is not my favorite song.
No.
I don't think it's a bad song, but it's a little too rock for me. And I think you definitely said it when you said that like it was trying to be rock, but it seemed like a half-hearted, like, so when when I'm thinking like full rock, everybody scream, I'm thinking like 100% like scream. And it
Right.
didn't hit that for me. So
No.
I agree with you. And this one didn't work for me. I didn't like the song too much.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good lyrics in here that,
Yeah.
I'll come to you this evening, ragged and reeling, shaking my gold like a tambourine. A bouquet of brambles all twisted and tangled. I'll make you sing for me, I'll make you scream. Just to me, really good imagery.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, and this is one of those that's about, like, how much, like, like, how hard this is to do, to, like, perform. There's, like, I really love this. Like, there's something powerful and cathartic about doing it, but it takes a lot from me at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. And I like one of her lyrics is, I can come here and scream as loud as I want. And then like you're saying, it was like she wasn't screaming as loud as she wanted. So it was kind of like,
Yeah.
But I do think the lyrics are great. I do love her lyrics.
Although, I think that line is from the perspective of an audience member. It does, like, a weird subtle switching. Like, I think
Okay.
that first stanza is, like, from the perspective of an audience member, which is
Interesting.
interesting.
Because it says she gives me everything. I feel
Yeah,
no pain.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
And then it
I get
switches
that.
to her
Okay.
perspective. That, like, I don't know. That's
Yeah.
kind of interesting.
That's what I said. I like the sentiment. Here I don't have to be quiet. Here I don't have to be kind, extraordinary, normal, all at the same time. Like, it's like, I love the sentiment of it, but I just didn't super care for the song.
Yeah, it does not sell the concept it's going for.
Yeah.
Maybe it works better live, where again,
I
like,
can see that.
there is that audience playing back, and it's like a song written for that. But yeah,
It's probably super fun live. Like, I think it'd probably be good, but on the album, it's fine.
yeah.
All right. Next, one of the greats. This one's for the ladies. And it says so in the lyrics.
Yeah, no, that's a good line. That's really, like, sad too. That, like, desperation.
Yeah.
So this one's for the ladies. Do it drive you crazy? Did I get it right?
I love that. I think the vocals are just awesome in the song. I really like the guitar. I think it has just a lot of emotion and that gives it like a bluesy, folksy vibe in some parts of it. I like this one. I like the repetition at the end, like layered with all the sounds. Like, the funny thing is, it's a long song, but I did not feel like it was long. Like when I was listening to it, I really liked it. Yeah, opposites.
Which, usually I'm the one who's like, oh, I love how long this song is. But yeah, so that comment I made earlier about torn between two modes is going to come up again and again as I talk about this. But why does this song have a chorus? Like, it is that, like you said, it's kind of bluesy. It's this storytelling song talking about her life and sort of her, like, how she feels about her career and how, I'll be up there with the man and 10 other women and the 100 greatest records of all time. Like, can she be one of the greats when it's so, like, slanted towards men?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of lyrics in this. The bulk of this song is that slow, distorted guitar that goes through. And it is really just that one, like, note the whole time, and it's talking about, like, that. I feel like the chorus really detracted from that.
Ah, I gotcha. I could see that.
And, like, it's such a weak chorus, and it's really short, and again, I feel like this would be better if you cut the verses down, which I think is, like, not the point of it, or got rid of the chorus and just went for the, like, stinging about my life and, like, my issues right now.
Yeah. Well, I think you said it's a weak chorus when, to me, the lyrics are so strong. Like,
they are, yeah.
It could have been like an anthem. Like, you know what I mean? Like but I do love the, like, bluesy, folksy storytelling. And I love the lyrics. I love the, like, I love how she talks about being one of the greats among the men. And how it's so slanted, as you said. So I think this is a good one. It's one of the greats on the album.
Wow, yeah, no, I don't like the guitar tone either, and it is just that for so long.
It is. It really is, yeah. I'm surprised I liked it, honestly. Usually I'm the one who's like, oh my goodness, the same sound. But I liked it.
Yeah. Also, line that, this is about coming back from the dead, because, context, she had a miscarriage and almost died from it prior to this album coming out, and that theme comes up a lot on this album.
Yes. Yeah, I was going to
Near-death
say that
experience.
kind of, yes, I guess the layer between the living and the dead, it feels like that's kind of a theme throughout. And that's why I think it's such a cathartic album, because it's like all of those emotions, like, I don't know, I just think this is like the album she needed to write, like Brenna always said about
Yeah.
tortured poets. So I like this.
Yeah, I didn't like this song, but there are some good lyrics in here.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely.
and even though I don't like the chorus, the line "arms outstretched, back from the dead, streetlights bursting overhead's like really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
But,
I'm sad you don't like it.
Sure.
Sure, okay. Next, we have Witch Dance. This one, I don't love the beat right off the bat.
Oh, okay.
Because it sounds kind of like knocking. I don't like knocking. But I do think it works well with like the other instrumentation, the vocals. This song feels a little chaotic. It feels like a traumatic piece. But I do think another like kind of storytelling, like folklore kind of song.
Yes, yeah, drawing on folk stories, yeah.
Yes, which I really love. These lyrics ran to the ancestral plane, but they all showed up drunk and insane. When I asked what I could offer them, they said gin and tonic or lithium. I asked which way should I go, and through cigarette smoke, they said, "Child, how would we know?" I don't know. I just love that. It feels like an ancient story, and like the imagery, like I don't know. I just think it's such a moody piece.
Definitely, and also the imagery in that first stanza. Open my legs, lie down with death. We kiss, we sigh, we sweat. His blackberry mouth stains my nightgown. I pull him close. Like, again, that near-death thing, but also just the, I don't know, the imagery of that.
The imagery is perfection, in my opinion.
But yeah, so this is really a song of two different parts. And like you said, that opening percussion, like, I really like that initially. It almost sounds like an industrial song.
Yeah.
The problem is that most of the song is just that, or most of the first part of the song, without really building on it. Like I said, it's a good part. It does nothing with it.
Agree.
And then like the post-chorus sections add they change the section a bit, and then at the end there's like a separate part that is more orchestral thing, has like a little piano melody.
I like when that comes in.
Yeah, I like that part. I don't know. This one structurally kind of falls apart to me, and also it's not.
That's why I said it feels kind of chaotic. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, something doesn't like flow. But I like aspects of it. So
right, yeah,
yeah,
it doesn't come together.
Agree.
Like you say, like I like that storytelling, that sort of folk story tone to it. Like there's good lyrics in here.
Yeah.
So again, this really is like this album in a nutshell to me. Is that like doesn't really connect together. It's kind of torn between two parts. But the lyrics are really good despite that.
Yes. Like her lyrics, I could just sit down and read a book of her lyrics. Like, I really just think she's that good.
She has that, actually. I own that.
What? You do? Oh my God, I have to look at it.
It's like, it's out of date now. But
Yeah. But truly, it is poetry. And yeah, I know I always sound like I'm fangirling, which is really funny because I'm not like a huge Florence the Machine fan. Like, I'm not like, clamoring to like listen to the music, but I do think she is just absolutely so talented.
Yeah,
so.
That's my job.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is unfortunate because I don't really like this album or the last one.
It's kind of funny because and I knew we would kind of be opposites, but like I do like this album, but again, I'm not like clamoring to listen to it. You know what I mean? So, whatever.
Yep. Next.
Okay, next, Sympathy Magic. I like this one. I like the music. I don't have a whole lot of notes on this one. I don't know why, but this one's got the like acoustic-y guitar, and I like that, which I know you don't normally like, right?
Yeah, well, it depends on the context of it, but
yeah.
I don't know. This sounds like an 80s pop song to me.
Yeah, I liked it.
Which, yeah, that's a bit out of place for the rest of this album. Again, torn between like the pop and folk modes, even though, quite a bit of lyrics for a pop song, but not so much that it's overwhelming like some of these other songs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't like the timbre on this one. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
It's too much like an 80s pop song that I don't like. So,
Oh, see, that's what I liked about it.
yeah.
So I knew we would be opposite on
And
that.
it's like the production, really. I don't know what it is. Just something about the timbre of the strings and the percussion. Yeah.
Not feeling it.
No.
Okay. Well, like I said, I didn't have a ton of notes on it, so I wasn't like, oh my god, I love it, but I did like that acoustic sound.
Yeah, I also didn't like the synth when the synth came in at the end.
Mm-hmm. I didn't mind it.
Hmm.
What can you do?
Yeah. Well, next.
Next, okay. Perfume and Milk. I really like the name of this song. I don't know why, but I just like it. Perfume and Milk. I like the guitar at the beginning. This one is a story.
Yes.
And it feels like a haunting story, and I really like that. Do you feel the same?
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely that that lyrical mode, that storytelling mode.
Yes.
And it has that one like plotting guitar throughout the whole song that just like it's another one of those songs that I don't know. It really needs like it has some ornamentation, you know,
Yeah.
there are other instruments in there in the mix. It feels like it is that one guitar line just constantly, and that I don't know. I didn't like that.
I did. I wrote that down too. I like the guitar at the beginning, but it did feel a little like monotonous, I guess you would say, like throughout the rest of the song. But not a bad song.
Yeah, very good lyrics.
Yeah,
Like the
very good
storytelling,
lyrics.
how it's constantly going for like the imagery of like the surrounding environment.
Yes. Yeah, I really like this story and this song. I just think I don't know, it's just such a cool song to me, but I think the guitar is the only part that, at first I was like, cool, 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 and then I'm like, it's okay, you know?
Yeah, again, it's like almost there. There is like almost something really good here that just like it's that last bit, the finishing touch, or maybe not even finishing touches. Like I don't know. It's like one rewrite away from being really good. That's like how I feel about a lot of this album.
Well, I do think, like, if I listen to it again, I would be like, okay, I like it. You know what I mean? Like, if I keep listening, sometimes it takes me a minute to process things with music like this. So I feel like I would end up liking it a lot.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, next
Next.
we have Buckle. I like this one too. This is a softer song.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the background vocals on it, and I like the beat on this one. This one's co-written by Mitski.
Yes.
Which I was pleasantly surprised.
Which I'm a big Mitski fan. The first song was also co-written by Mitski, Everybody Scream.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yep, she's got a songwriting credit on both of these songs.
Oh, well, I knew you would like that.
Yeah, not Mitski's best work, but...
Oh! Well, I like the lyrics on this one where she says, a crowd of thousands came to see me and you couldn't reply for 3 days.
Yeah.
It's just very telling, you know?
Yeah, I do. I like the lyrics in this song. I like how bittersweet it is. About, like, this relationship doesn't really work, but, it's still, like, about it.
It borders on angry, but doesn't feel angry.
Right, yeah.
You know? Which I like that.
Yeah. Again, torn between that pop and folksy style. Like, musically it's written like it's this short, sweet acoustic ballad. It's like, got that, like, acoustic guitar. Those backing vocals are really solid, like you mentioned. But it's, like, just way too damn wordy for that. Which, I like how wordy it is. It's just, again, torn between two modes. Like,
yeah, I agree with that.
This would have been better, I think, if it ditched the chorus and maybe went for... I don't know. This one is not as bad as in other songs, but yeah, it's a decent song, just less than the sum of its parts. Because I do like the story here.
Yeah. Most of these I like the story of.
Yeah, but I like how bittersweet it is.
Yeah. I think this is one of those, like, well, it's necessarily say relatable, because how many people have, like, a crowd of thousands, but the sentiment.
Yeah.
The sentiment is relatable.
Yeah, the sentiment of, because I'm stupid and I'm damaged and you're a disaster.
Yes.
When you walk in the room, oh, none of it matters.
Exactly. Love that. Okay. Next we have, how do you say this? Is it Kraken?
I always called it Kraken, but some people pronounce it Kraken. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't like Kraken, but I think they're both valid pronunciations.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Kraken. This reminded me of some older music of hers.
Oh, really? This reminded me of like classic rock, not of her older stuff.
Oh, I felt like it kind of gave me like throwback of hers vibes, but
No, not at all. Go back and listen to that first album.
I'm gonna
There's
have
some
it's been a
songs on
while.
here that have that rock vibe, but they don't quite sound like this.
I gotcha. Okay. But I mean I liked it. This is one I don't have a lot of notes on either. It wasn't super noteworthy to me, but I didn't dislike it. But I didn't love it.
Yeah, this is another one of those like torn between two modes because the verses are really long and soft, but then it has like a big chorus that I don't think it builds into well.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but it's also about like turning into a kraken, so you know.
What does it even mean?
Which yeah, again, the imagery is really cool in this.
Yeah, it does have some good imagery. I really like how she talks about, her body seems alien. I think this goes like right into like, kind of what happened to her. But it's such an interesting story here. I don't love the like chorus either. But
Yeah.
like I said, I don't dislike the song, but the "Do you see me now? Do you see me now?" Like, I don't know. It's okay. She talks a lot about her peers.
Yes.
In this, and just kind of like, it's okay. It's not, it's not my fave.
Next.
Okay, next, The Old Religion. What did you feel like with this song?
This is my favorite song on this album.
Mine too. Do we have the same favorite song for once?
Yeah, it's been. I don't know if that's ever happened. It might have, but.
Wow, I am just shooketh right now. Yeah, I really like this one.
Yeah, it's the first really good chorus on this album. Like, she really goes for it here in a way that, like, the rest of this album just does not have.
Totally agree. And it's a softer song, but it has a great beat. I really love the piano in this.
Yeah, and, it builds up throughout the entire song. That, like, starts off really soft, and then each successive verse is a bit grander. And it is just a really cool chorus.
It feels a bit ominous too, and I like that. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I can't believe we like the same one.
Yeah, no, it's just a really good chorus.
Yeah, I agree with that one. I think it's got a great beat. Like, I just like the whole song. I like the lyrics, I like the vocals, I like the beat. Like, it's a great one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I was saying, like, this being my favorite song is the one with the, like, that's the most poppy, that has, like, the biggest chorus, that's, like, more like her older sound.
Yeah. Great addition to this album.
Yeah. Which, again, I wish one or the other direction these songs went. This one goes the pop direction, and I like it the best.
Yeah, I do too. And it still has that, like, those deep lyrics, like, it's just a good one.
Yep. Next,
we have Drink Deep. I like this one. I actually looked this one up because I was like, what? Like, just trying to, like, get into the theme of it. What I read was that it's about the sacrifices brought by ambition and performance. I think this also feels ominous.
Yeah, like, I realized I drank of myself.
Yeah. What I also read was Drink Deep is a sinister metaphor inspired by Old English and Irish folk tales.
Yeah, probably, like, because it is, in every cup they brought to me, oh, I did drink deep.
Yeah, it's an interesting song.
Yeah, I went to find the hidden folk. It's the hidden folk.
Yeah.
So it's like meeting some sort of English folklore creature beings, whatever. Some sort of fairies or gremlins or whatever they have over there. Ginny Green Teeth.
It's like, it like takes that spookiness to a different level, I feel like. I like the story of this. I thought it was a really cool song.
Yeah. I really like the intro to this one with the wind chimes and the eerie, like, background vocals.
Yes. It gives it such a spooky vibe.
See, I figured you wouldn't like that. That's very, like, high-pitched, chaotic sounds.
No, it didn't bother me because I think I was like, ooh, it's just like a moody.
Yeah, definitely.
Like it adds to the mood. Yeah, so it didn't bother me on that one.
And this song's really heavy on this, like, I think it's a full quartet, but like the cello and bass line of this, like the lower register strings, are really like a focus here, and I really like that.
I really like that too. I thought that was really pretty. I thought in this.
Oh no. There is a full quartet on some of the songs on this album, but not this one, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's really pretty. It's complex. I like that. It's a cool song.
Yeah. And probably, or maybe the last one, but probably the least wordy song on this album.
Mm-hmm.
Or this back half gets a little bit more poppy, which is interesting. That like the front half's loaded with like all the wordy songs, and the back half's a bit sparser.
Well, and I found that I liked it more in the back half.
Yeah.
So that's probably why. A little more poppy.
Yeah, although I wish this one did. Like, this one does have like a, pop verse chorus verse structure. It is like going for a chorus. It's just kind of a weak chorus, which is part of the song. Like, that's intentional, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just, I thought it could have a stronger chorus. Really big on choruses when they're there, you know?
I know. Yeah.
That's important.
I'm gathering that. Have a strong chorus.
Yeah, this is an okay song. Not my favorite by her, though.
Yeah, I would say, like, I like it, but again, not my favorite. Most of the songs that we've gone through, I'm like, I like it, not my favorite. The only one, like, I really did not like that much was Everybody Scream, but for the most part, I have the same sentiment for most of these. It's like, yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I wouldn't call any of these my favorite by her, even though, like, again, it's hard for me to say I hate any of these.
Yeah. The one that I do really like is Old Religion.
Yeah. I mean, even then, they're, like, wouldn't register in my, like, top 10 by her.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, alright. Next. Music by Men. This one's got a folksy vibe.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Yeah, this is definitely another one of those, like, storytelling songs about her relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I do like the portrait of it. It's kind of a complex thing. It's like she paints both her partner and herself as kind of like shitty.
Yeah.
But they're trying to work on it. So
it feels very honest. It feels very like emotionally raw.
Yeah, it does.
Which I like that. It feels authentic in that way. It also is like another acoustic-y one, which I like. That's what gives it the folksy vibes to me.
Yeah, this one I thought was a bit better about the, like, guitar-driven, one-noteness. Like, it elaborates a bit more with the piano in there and, like, some of the strings in the background, but it's still, like, it still could use a bit more from a songwriting perspective, I think. A bit more elaboration.
I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah, also, why does the 1975 keep coming up on our podcast?
What?
I don't even like them. Oh, you did not pick that up, I take it.
No, I didn't.
There's a line in here, listening to a song by the 1975. I thought, fuck it, I might as well give Music by Men a try.
I totally missed that. I did not. And I was, like, going through these songs, like, reading the lyrics as I went, and for some reason, on that one, I didn't. How funny.
Yeah, never liked them. Come up multiple times on our podcast, on album reviews.
Oh my god, they really do. They're everywhere.
Yeah, I don't like them. They should go away.
I mean, I like them. It's fine. That's kind of funny, though. I didn't notice that.
Yep.
Next is You Can Have It All. Okay, this is such a sad song.
Yeah.
It's probably the most poetic on the album, I feel like. It's all about grief. The music, the vocals, the lyrics are all very powerful. And I really love the violin in this.
Yeah, I didn't have a ton to say about this one. It's really more of the same. Like, the lyrics are really good. There's some good imagery.
Yeah. I like these lines. Dug a hole in the garden and buried a scream, and from it grew a bright red tree shining with jagged leaves. I don't know, that imagery is just beautiful, and it's so sad.
Yeah, I like the sort of fruit thing. A crescent moon and apples sliced, thick in the sky. The air smells of fruit and smoke. The season is right. There's a lot of fruit imagery in general on this album that I really liked. Really adds to that sort of folksy vibe, that folk tale, folk stories.
Yes, a lot of nature descriptions here
Yeah.
too. I really like that. It's just the imagery is just, I just think it's so good on this.
Yeah, but again, I feel like it's really torn between two modes again. Like,
Yeah.
it has another weak chorus that, like, kind of doesn't need to be there, and these, like, long verses. Again, like, I think it should pick one or the other. None of these songs really, like, I guess the next one and what? Which one is it? But there's like two songs on here that really, really go for the, like, no chorus, just, like, singing about stuff. And even then, they're, like, I don't know. Because to me, my favorite song on here is The Old Religion, which is the most pop song of the, well, I guess everybody's Scream is. But
Yeah.
it's a lot weaker.
Well, it's kind of rocky though. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I mean pop in the sense of, like, rock song. Most rock songs are pop songs in the, like,
Yeah.
the pop mode.
I got you. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, again, just pick one direction or the other. I don't know. Maybe that's me thinking that, but
Yeah, and like I said, I kind of like the experimentation with that, but
well, I think you could get more experimental.
oh yeah, like I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's still too hung up on the like pop sound, the pop, like, style.
I can see what you're saying, yeah. But I think this song, because it just, it feels very sad. This is one of the ones that why I feel like this album is very cathartic.
Yeah, I could see that. I didn't. It's very emotional. There's a lot of, like,
Feel your feelings.
near-death experience, bad relationships,
Yeah.
how much, like, her career, like, takes from her. But I don't know. Catharsis wasn't a feeling I had on this album.
I see. I disagree, but okay.
But anyways,
all right, next
and last,
and love. I like this because she says love was not what I thought it was. She's saying it's more like peace, not a fiery romance. And she says it's like resting more than it is like running. Which I really like the sentiment of the song, and I think it's really such a pretty song.
Yeah, it is. I like the soft piano that's, like, most of it, but also that harp in the background is just really great.
Oh, is that what that was? I know I wrote about the
There's
piano.
a harp and some strings. I don't know if they're,
Yeah.
like, synth strings but yeah.
Yeah, it sound really pretty. I really love the vocals on this song. I think they're just very strong.
Yes. Very beautiful vocals. The composition's really good of this, like, soft piano song, but also, like, the backing instruments are very chaotic, but because they're soft and quiet and in the background,
Yeah.
it, like, creates this really interesting effect where it doesn't, like, overwhelm it, but it does add, like, really nice texture to it.
I agree completely. Like, I feel like it's, like, I like the complexity of all the instrumentation, but it doesn't feel, like, very chaotic to me because it is softer. So, yeah, exactly what you said.
Yep.
Love that. Okay.
Yeah, no, really, really good song, really good closer.
Yeah, I agree. I really like how we go from the very first song, Everybody Scream, down to And Love. I just think it's like such a contrast. And I like kind of like the journey through that, through the album. I just think, I think it's a great closer for this album.
Yep.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I said my piece on this album about, it's almost all there. There's a lot of parts I like in this, it just does not come together, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. It is unfortunate. I didn't feel quite so strongly about that. I thought, like, overall it's a good album, and I'm just, like, really surprised that we both like the same song. That, like, never happens.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting for me. But I think, as I said multiple times, the talent here, like, I don't think she can do a bad album. I know you didn't like the last one, be quite honest, I don't remember the last one.
But yeah, you probably didn't listen to it.
Probably not.
I don't know how I'd compare the two. I guess the last one works better as an album, and some of the songs I really, really liked. But there are also some duds on there that I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're gonna have that just after 6 studio albums.
Yeah, I guess I would say I am disappointed by this one, but at the same time, there is a lot to chew over. Like I said, it's almost all there, and that I don't know. There's something about that really gets me. That it's almost there, almost.
Yeah. Well, it's right on the cusp.
Yeah.
But I'm glad Florence the Machine released new music. Like,
yeah,
gives us something to hear from them. It's been a while. I really do like the context, even though it's she had some really terrible things happen to her. Having that context going into this album, I think makes it more meaningful. I love context. But I do think even the songs that are like folklores and such, it still draws on that emotion of her experiences. And I think for that reason, I think that this is a good album.
Yeah. She's a really good writer lyrically.
Yes, 100%. Definitely.
I don't know that there's a point where I'm like, these are bad lyrics in this whole thing.
No, so. Yeah, even if I don't like a song, I'm still like, yeah, but the lyrics are great.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's everything.
Yep, that's it.
Alright, well, I'll take us out. This has been Beach View. Thanks for listening and tune in next time. Bye.
Bye.